Hi, I am back for your smile of the day. I decided to kind of go in a kind of weird direction for funny, scary, whatever. Because I still want to stick in the Halloween type feel. But a few nights ago, actually, the second time it was 1:49 in the morning. I had someone banging, and I mean loud, like pounding on my bedroom door. I'm at a hotel, I'm like, this can't be good. And unfortunately, the room that I was previously in, the phone doesn't call the office. There's some kind of problem in the line that they actually just fixed. I had my cell phone, but all I thought is, all right, that's really loud. And they sound like they really want in here. And I mean, it sounded like something you see in a horror movie or, I don't know, something you don't want to hear in the middle of the night, especially not when you're by yourself. So the banging, it stops. I'm like, all right, somebody must have seen the wrong room, whatever. And then it started again. This time a bit more aggressive, and I finally I went up to the door and I said, "You're at the wrong fucking room, go away, bye." And it just got quiet, and then all of a sudden, bam, 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 on the door again. I'm like, oh shit, now I pissed him off. Whoever it was had enough aggression and force behind that bang that was kind of freaky. And I'm sitting here through the whole thing. And the whole reason why I put this on my laugh of the day was once I finally calmed down and the banging stopped, I started to hear screaming coming from outside. Apparently, it was a gentleman looking for his girlfriend, who he said, "I've been at work all night and this is what you've been doing," and screaming and yelling. And I'm just sitting there laughing, going, man, this dude almost busted into God only knows how many wrong rooms because he was looking for his woman. It's a bad situation. It's not my situation, so once again, I'm gonna look at it like a movie. It was crazy to watch and see, but man, all I was doing was picturing you're gonna go bang on the wrong door, and all I'm picturing is like some big UFC fighter, like pulling open the door, going, "What do you want?" And picking them up and throwing them or whatever. I wouldn't know because I did not even want to look at the people. I have once again seen too many horror movies, and I've seen the thing where they shove something through the people and then you can see. And I'm sorry, but I like my eyes. And even with my MS, once in a while they may get a little glitchy, but they still look like my eyes. And I'm pretty sure if I get stabbed through people, they're not going to look the same. So, never look through the people. And actually, it's funny because the room I'm in right now, the people, it looks like somebody might have hit it or cracked it or something, so you can't see at it. So now I can just tell myself, hey, don't even bother looking at it. Nothing's going to happen. So that will diffuse one horror movie phobia. But, sorry, now I keep looking at the door because, I don't know, I'm expecting to come back and go bang, 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 even though I'm in a different room anyway. And I have to laugh. The next morning I went down and I talked to the front and I said, oh, man, next time you guys are going to have a party, can I at least know so I can be prepared? I cannot show up and be on point and be me in the middle of the night, out of nowhere. And the manager just started laughing. She says, I have no idea what you're talking about. And she was going to go through the videos to see what happened, but apparently no one else had said anything. And I know that I have nights where I have crazy dreams, but that was above and beyond. And I was standing up in front of the door. I could see the door moving. I could hear it. I know I'm not crazy. It was insane. And I guess it always is another thing to tell everyone for knowledge. Always make sure all of your security locks are locked once you're in a hotel room, whether you are alone or not. I don't care if you have the big bad wolf as your companion. You might want to still do that because you have no idea what kind of psychopath wielding what is on the other side. I mean, it could be a really crazy Susie homemaker who's just very angry and pent up and looking for that husband who has not shown up. It might be like, yeah, the banging ain't gonna be so dramatic, but when you open that door and that bitch is swinging something sharp, you'll see a difference. So, I hope at least some of my crazy rambling made you laugh, smile, something. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I always I don't know. I check that stuff a lot because I really honestly hope that someone out there is watching these and goes, damn, I was having kind of a shitty day, but she's right, or she's weird, or she's whatever, and it was enough to distract you. Only because I am a firm believer in, if you're better on the inside, when you go out in the real world, you will be better to everyone else. So if you're nicer, you're nicer to me. I mean, I guess that's kind of selfish, but you're also nicer to everybody else. So I guess that's the unselfish part. But, and just in case, I used to make these, and I have a few, and I came across this, and I kind of had to laugh. I know it's kind of hard to read, but in there, in this little puppy paw, it says fuck. Because I made fucks. As in, I have, how many, and the only reason I did this was because of that saying, I don't have any fucks to give. You know what? I was actually giving these out to people because when I went into any business that dealt with customer service, those people are phenomenal. And I was handing these out and going, you know what? I'm seeing your day, and I want you to have this. So the next time you want to just say, I don't have any fucks to give you, and say, you know what? I do have one. But I'm going to keep it for me. Kind of cheesy, silly, goofy, but I still like it. And I keep this in my purse, and I'm going to have to dig out my other ones because I want to start handing them out again. I think it's kind of cool. We all waste too much on people, which that will be something I'll throw in my little bit for tomorrow too, about wasting energy on people, because you're worth a hell of a lot more than that. All of us are. So try to remember that. And I hope everybody had a great day. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you have a great tomorrow morning.